Happy hunting.
No siema, witam serdecznie na moim kanale, ja jestem Ardal, a to jest kolejny gameplay z grą Hitman 3. Będziemy kontynuować zadanie z poprzedniego odcinka. Naszym celem jest infiltrowanie tej posesji i zabicie Aleksandry Carcel i znalezienie aktówki z informacjami. Zachęcam do dawania łapy w górę, do pisania komentarzy pod filmikiem i do zostawienia subika z dzwoneczkiem. No i życzę miłego oglądania. Jak już widzieliście, w poprzedniej części pod koniec ogłuszyłem pana detektywa. Przyjąłem sobie jego ciuszki. Mogę teraz sobie spokojnie chodzić po całej rezydencji. Nikt tutaj nie będzie nas raczej ograniczał. Właśnie zostaliśmy wezwani do przeprowadzenia śledztwa. Znaczy nie my, tylko ten prywatny detektyw, po którego się podszywamy. Tę baterię można wykorzystać do tego, żeby zrobić jakiś boom. Ale o tym na razie nie myślimy. Musimy najpierw się tutaj rozejrzeć po tej posiadłości.
What is it? She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I tried to tell her that, and do you know what she said? She said, "Things will change around here. I can promise you that."
I saw her rearranging the photos in the sitting room, hiding Madam in the back, and then moving Montgomery to the front. She's not right in her head. Why would she do that? He died almost 50 years ago. Oh, thank God Madam Carlyle is still alive.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm going to be a dad.
I remember how it was with the first one. The ones that come after certainly are a lot less of a worry.
I shouldn't gossip, but that Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
Tell me.
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Well, Gregory put a stop to that, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behaviour without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
And for son Patrick, it's just as bad. Look at Rose. There's no respect. Praying for respect.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Life can be tough sometimes.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, it's all too much.
Yeah, we'll all need a vacation when this is over.
Sorry, I don't think...
No tak.
Can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Take your own time.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. Never any romance. I deserve romance.
Zbieramy sobie różne rzeczy, bo może potem się przydać.
Mary's so upset. She's never seen a dead body before.
Poor thing.
And that detective asked to come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will settle down soon.
Stuff locker key. Newspaper. Dałoby się może tam ten klucz jakoś zdobyć. Tylko, że tutaj kurczę się wszyscy kręcą dookoła.
Good day to you, sir.
Dobrze, pochodzimy sobie, jeszcze się porozglądamy. Warto poznać różne zakamarki. Grzebacz.
What was that sound? Is anyone there?
Można by otruć do kolesia. Ale to nie jest nasz cel przecież. Ładna chałupka, nie powiem. W fajnym stylu urządzona.
Hello, sir.
Please stay back.
Tam nie mogę wejść? Ciekawe. Jakoś na górę bym się chciał dostać. Tam jeszcze sobie zobaczyć tą posiadłość.
Looking good, looking good.
Sporo tej ochrony tu chodzi. A dzięki temu, że mam ten strój tego detektywa, to mogę sobie wchodzić praktycznie wszędzie. O, idzie nasz cel. Trzeba będzie ubić.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Providence partners and last one to be alive.
I received the vault token for the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca in case of your death?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
You're not fearful she will be in trouble if she knows?
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all.
Okej. Trzeba byłoby tego kolesia teraz dorwać i zabrać mu ten token. Lepiej w takim miejscu, gdzie
Ah, you must be Mr. Whitmer. Madam Carlyle has asked me to be of assistance to you. I trust you've had a good look around. Are you ready to see the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
How are you?
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the
keep it
rather
real.
unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
jakieś miejsce, gdzie
Hello there, sir.
będę mógł go ogłuszyć, tak żeby nikt go nie widział. Nie bardzo. Chyba nie bardzo. Aha. Dobra.
Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
Greetings, sir.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Carly's bedroom. The bedroom of the Carly's, Alexa Carly's younger brother and fellow resident of the Tonbridge Manor. The room is located on the middle floor of the mansion, opposite the graveyard.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photo...
Sekretne przejście. Nie podoba ta posesja. Posiadłość.
Copy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I'm sure there's more to find in Zachary's room.
Item. I bez tego itemku ich oczywiście nie otworzy z tej strony. Tam. Tu jest lustro weneckie. Tak.
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Słusznie.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
I został utruty. Nie tam żadne samobójstwo.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Jeszcze ciekawego. Whisky. Może ta whisky została zatruta. Jeszcze jakaś wskazówka tu powinna być. Sporo tego alkoholu.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Hey.
Up time so I don't die from boredom. I fear I may not survive an entire weekend in this shithole.
Perhaps a brisk walk in the garden would do you good.
I said speed up time, not my party. Now just go away, will you?
Of course, sir. I'll come back later.
How very kind of you, dear Mr. Fernsby. I hope to see you soon. Creepy old git.
Przyjemniaczek.
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47?
Very well, Mr.
Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
May I get you anything, Mr. Patrick?
privacy? Maybe stop keeping an eye on me? Who put you up to this? Mother?
Just doing my rounds.
Right. God. You are invading my personal space, sir. You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlisle. I'm made of money. Just lean back and enjoy the interest. Meanwhile, go and have some drinks on me.
No, right. I'm gonna hang up. Let's talk when you calm the fuck down.
Right. God, I hate this place. I totally get that.
You're a cute one.
I
Could
should
we
get back
put
to-
a pin in it. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Sorry.
Mogę wyjść stąd, chłopie?
I like the fact he's not another knuckle-dragging rugby washout.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Może nie mam klucza.
Hope you're well, sir.
Dziękuję. Da się tędy przejść? Zaraz zobaczymy. Nie. Otwarte okno bym potrzebował. O, balkon. Może balkon.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Już tu jeszcze ciekawego znajdziemy.
Right.
How are you today, sir?
Pruitt got word his motion was rejected. We all signed the bloody thing 4 days ago.
Oh, dear God, not this again.
So I got hold of
Hello there, sir.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling. Of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC report number 5085. No, I need it immediately.
Czemu tu nie mogę wyjść?
Yes, I'm still here. It doesn't exist. Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
Tam nie mogę wyjść. Na górę mogę wyjść.
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
Aha. Można by jeszcze któregoś z tych strażników ubić.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Już zamknięte. Znajdziemy inny sposób. Jesteśmy.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call. From 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
I ma alibi. To nie ona. Jeszcze tu jakieś sekretne przejście.
Anything about the Carlisle account? Yes, I'm in England now. It's all gone. Ron and I haven't been briefed about shit. What the fuck do I say to Carlisle? I feel completely blindsided here. I have no idea what's going on. It's all gone.
Huh.
No, she's calm as ice. It's just not natural. Nobody's that calm. It's gonna end in murder, I'm telling you.
Tędy wyjdę. Ten strażnik się na mnie rzuci. Więc sobie darujemy. O, babka przyszła. Trzeba podsłuchać, czy mówią.
I'm talking about that weasel, Arthur Edwards. Can we get back what he stole from me?
So far, it looks like we can't. All the transfers of funds and privileges I've been through have been bulletproof. He intercepted the arrangements our office worked years to put in place.
That's why Don Yates should be here. He made the arrangements. He should bloody well be the one to clean up this whole mess.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Don't kill the messenger, Alexa. Please, continue your efforts, Mr. Ford.
Want to check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
Trochę jest tego chodzenia i szperania, szukania.
Interested in me for the...
Actually,
yeah, I
all right,
let you go.
later.
Tam byliśmy.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake.
Show up like nothing's the least bit.
I tu byliśmy przecież. Tak, tu byliśmy. Pokój. Gdzie nie mogę wejść. Na górę nie mogę wejść. Byliśmy. Może jeszcze na parterze.
The small office. Did you check his travel documents?
I did, sir. It all checked out.
jeszcze parter sprawdzić.
So, how long have you been working?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about
anything exciting that you've seen?
How much?
Sorry, but I think
Great place. Yeah. Well, you should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were
Somebody should
yesterday
document
evening?
this
Surely
historic
I'm
moment.
not a suspect.
Mother
I need to
apologizing
account for
a major
everyone.
cock-up.
Well,
First,
I spent the
believe.
evening with
In
my
my own
family,
time,
but I
Gregory.
got an awful migraine
wait
and
till
had to take to bed.
everybody is here.
Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
Professor Edward Carlisle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all,
Right,
I
we've
have a
waited
speech
long
to
enough.
write.
And I want to keep this short. I know you have a lot of questions. Some I will answer now. The rest will have to wait. First, Zachary's sudden death is a great
Rebecca
tragedy,
Carlisle,
but also a great
can you tell me about
inconvenience, as it
yesterday
happened
evening?
Just
We
now.
don't really see much
I'm
of each other,
dealing
my
with the
brothers and I.
situation in a discreet
suppose it takes
and
our mother's
efficient
funeral
way,
to bring
and I
us together,
expect
and
your
even then, it's not like we
cooperation
sit
in
on each
all
other's
related
laps.
matters.
Now, let's
Secondly,
see.
the
Patrick,
arranged funeral
Gregory's
event
son,
tomorrow
disappeared straight
will
after dinner.
take place as planned.
You know, I think
no
he might be
one
in
can
some
know
sort of
that I am
trouble.
still alive.
Edward wanted to go as well,
I expect
but
you all
Gregory
to act your
convinced him to
part.
stay for a few
Last,
drinks before they went off for a
as you
pint
all
at the
know,
local at 8:45.
I have a lot on my plate and need to
I
focus
swear
on sorting
Gregory
everything
enjoyed
out. So
Edward's discomfort
please
over staying
do
here.
not
I
disturb
had
me with
a
your
conference
petty
call
concerns.
with my New York office at 9.
You are all adults,
so I
and
spent
as
3
part
hours
of
on my
the
laptop
elite,
in my room.
You will eventually
and
have to
went
deal with
straight to bed
difficult
afterwards.
situations like
I don't know
this.
about Emma.
It comes late for
She
most
did
of you.
act a bit
but this is a
strange.
chance for you to show what you are made of.
You know, I
That
bet
will
she was
be
making
all.
lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
What an
I do have
exit.
a lot to see to.
Old bag's got style. Show what you're made of.
I mają potwierdzone alibi. Dostała on.
Edward, this is your chance.
Oh, God. I have to finish that eulogy.
Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Czyli albo Mr. Fitzpatrick, albo Rebecca. Room.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Ta dwójka musiała być zamieszana w morderstwo, bo oni mają dostęp do tamtej skrytki. Tak przynajmniej ja uważam.
Anything to report?
Everything is as expected.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral.
Jakoś ich uwagę odwrócić.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Life can be tough sometimes.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, it's all too much.
Yeah, well, look.
What?
Throwing that was not a particularly great idea. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will settle down soon.
O. Szybko na szczury.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file. On Arthur Edwards.
No dobrze, słuchajcie, jak widzicie, ta misja jest taka wymagająca dużo pomyślunku, rozglądania, więc tego zadania tak szybko nie skończymy. To było na tyle w dzisiejszym odcinku. Jeżeli Wam się podobało, zostawcie łapkę w górę, zachęcam do pisania komentarzy pod filmikiem i zostawienia subika z dzwoneczkiem. To nie ma.